Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's performance of The Milkmaid, or The Friend of Anarchy. I am Olympia Hatzelambrew, and I am the co-president of the Harvard-Radcliffe Gilbert Sullivan Players.
And I am Abigail White, the secretary of the board of the Harvard-Radcliffe Gilbert Sullivan Players. Before we begin tonight's performance, there are just a few announcements we need to give. Please first note the clearly marked exits on either side of the stage, as well as the one in the center back of the orchestra level. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please proceed to one of these exits. Second, please silence all cell phones and refrain from flash photography to avoid distracting our amazing actors.
Third, please note that there will be a 10-minute intermission, and we invite you to move downstairs after the show to greet members of the cast and staff. Lastly, while this production earnestly supports the belief of dairy for all, we do ask that all patrons keep their masks on for the duration of your visit to the Agassiz Theater, and therefore that you please refrain from drinking milk during the production. Thank you so much for coming, and enjoy the show.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lauren. Happy birthday to you. All rise for God Save the Queen.
bounces round, seems that we are bound to our rank and position.
Though to be quite frank, I'd be fine with my rank if I had a better place in which to live
The
in.
wrong is not in our segregated state, but we could find some new way to liberate.
There's no one place where you'll hear these strange confessions.
The book is how we travel, whether rich, elite, or rabble. Nothing really can come close to when you're on the roads.
I miss the farmlands, at least there's no rocking. Out on blue water, nothing but wobbling. Unsettling, but something's in the air. Perhaps I could find joy if I dared. I live on lands fair and green, so I'm called fooling. To do my duty I try. So since I was 14, I have been training to be a beautiful bride. I learned to count dollars, how to avoid squalor, the value of quality things. As I was perfected, they said my objectives were diamonds and spices and rings. And so here they send me off now to be married. It's still a deep secret I hide. I care for my parents, and so I will bear it, given as a beautiful bride. But sometimes I wonder what feelings lay under the promise of riches and wealth. I'll still keep my focus and try not to notice I've never known anything else.
Excuse me. Lady.
Would you assist me?
Of course. Are you all right?
No thanks to you. I sure hope you were better able to keep your ship upright than your passengers.
Your robes are muddy.
A map must be drawn.
Shortly.
With us, if you please.
What's a hole? Come lend a hand, will ya?
That Pauline has such a lovely grace. She smells so clean, I feel blood rush to my face. I ask, could this be love?
And won't a hoe has a twinkle in her eye. So I just know and then when we could sigh. I ask, could this be love? I couldn't do this
never went much further.
And never went much further.
No, never thought of rank or how destinies take until my eyes finally met hers. Now I wish I was more someone who worked on shore, for she deserves much better.
She does deserve much better.
Oh, to be worthy of her passion and her love, how cruelly fate has dealt me. What hope have I to keep? What confidence so steep? I'm poor and she is wealthy. What hope have I to keep? What confidence so steep? I'm poor and she is wealthy.
There's the one place where you'll meet the different classes. The lower part they stay in the separate hollow masses. Above is how we travel, whether rich, elite, or rabble. Nothing really can come close to when you're on the boards.
Oh, beauty, fairest of fair that ever did shine on mortal eyes.
What, me?
Ew, no. I am in love.
In love with a girl? A girl?
Oh, lady, with her hair like spun silk. I need not wear shoes. My feet have not been earthbound since I left her.
Poor girl.
Oh, no, she is very well endowed. You know what they say? Heavy of purse, large
You
of...
say heavy of purse. What do you mean by that?
I mean, she's wealthy.
A city worker?
No, a noblewoman. Of the Fu family, if her ticket is to be believed.
Huh. I certainly believe it, though why was she on the ferry?
She's to be married.
You can't mean she's...
Engaged!
Nothing to be done in that case.
Nothing to be done. Too cruel, too cruel. You wouldn't understand.
Is that what you think?
My poor sister has a passion for a girl who lives way outside the bounds of her whole world. What do I know? Said she had a silly love to desire that with which you have no choice. Still I dream of wonder hurling lots of gold. While society says I must whip a boat. Can't forget my father's fables of a life attending stables, having real meat on the table in a house.
With my father's last dying breath, he said, "Tomorrow, in heaven, I will see my children boat workers just as their ancestors were." Yet often, I find myself dreaming of the highlands and goats father used to speak of. And now, my sister is in the same predicament. But the Fu farming family, and she's not that bad looking, is she? Marriageable even.
What if I could make it so my sister does become verbal and by their learning I enjoy my dreams it could be? If I get some look at them, why then I could get my hope of sitting by their union I achieve my dreams, yes indeed. If I somehow could get to her and convince that she really wants my sister not a prince, surely that would be enough to start the fire in her heart so that she matches her desire.
sister I have, but the best for it. Come, let me embrace you. No.
The road gets 10 steps longer every day.
Good day, stranger.
No stranger than you.
Well, certainly. Are you all right?
I'm just undoing my shoelaces. It helps with the footwork. My name is Shing. At least that's what my friends call me.
And what should I call you then?
Are we not friends?
Indeed we are, Wang Ro.
Well, what brings you to the palace, Wang Ro?
My sister is in love
Oh.
and the lady is inside.
Oh.
What brings you?
Well, I am here to storm the palace.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? What brings the Honorable Xing to such an act?
Well, what do you know about milk? Yes.
Very little?
Precisely. Yes.
Well, is that all a friend can get?
Take a look at that specimen over there. A fly. On a dung heap. Why should they live so well with a beggar outside their door? Why should we be kept from the teat of the city?
Right, so you're storming the palace
Yes.
alone?
Yeah. Well, my friends are indisposed at the moment, but yes,
Right, and you'll break in through the gates?
absolutely.
Then what?
I'll go in, I suppose.
Well, what after? Will you throw open the gates and let
Yes.
all and sundry live in the palace,
Yes.
steal the emperor's treasures, and fill your house with its gold?
No.
Then what are you doing this
For
for?
milk,
Milk?
dairy, not that oat gruel out there in the city. I'm talking about real milk, and I know it might seem impossible, but maybe just this once, I might as well help you. Yes. Go about the side door. I'll distract the guards, and you shall pass unmolested.
Thank you, Brother Xing, I will.
I'm going after what I want. The dairy that the emperor flaunts is crucial to keeping us down, you see. So the only solution is anarchy. I'll overthrow all class and rank. Prepared to do whatever it takes. And you might think it sounds crazy, but you can put your trust in me. For I am an anarchist. You might have already guessed how blessed to be an anarchist. Oh, I am an anarchist. We must be set free from all of this, so I am an anarchist. Hurrah for the anarchist! Come on! When I was a lad, I overheard through the old grapevine a little bird who spoke of a time when the dairy flowed in and out of every humble abode. A whole month there was cheer instated to relish in milk that farm mammals created. Though I've never tasted it, I'll attest. Once we seize the means of dairy, I'll rest. But till then, I am an anarchist. You might have already guessed how blessed to be an anarchist. Oh, I am an anarchist. We must be set free from all of this, so I am an anarchist. Oh, God, the anarchist. Where are you going? Wait, oh, shit, oh.
just like everything else in this palace. Or palaces, I should say. Oh, your ladyship.
Admiring the workmanship?
Yes, your ladyship. I beg my leave of you.
Stay a minute. Are you an attendant?
Yes, I'm a humble attendant of the Lady Fuhalin.
Fuhalin, really? Pray, how do you find her?
I'm very lost, your ladyship, so if only I could answer that.
I mean to ask, what do you think of her?
Oh, wonderful woman, well endowed, certainly very beautiful.
And is she of a forgiving nature?
This I can only hope, your mistress-ship, as I'm very lost and am late to wait on her. This humble maid begs your assistance in finding her quarters.
I'm willing to help you, provided you grant me one answer.
Anything, your wealthiness?
Who are you?
I already said...
You shift from foot to foot. You turn your back on a lady. 3 times you have looked me in the eye, and had you 3 heads, they would have all been struck off. I ask you again, who are you?
I mean no harm. My name is Rongro. I'm a boat worker from the city. I snuck into the palace. My sister is madly in love with this Lady Fuhalin, but she's of no class to marry a lady. All I want is to meet the lady so I can plead her case. Please don't have me beheaded.
Why does she not come herself?
She believes there's no hope. A belief I'm thoroughly aligned with.
Quickly, come aside. Let us discuss this in private. I'm confident of Lady Fu, and she has spoken well of a woman as of late. A sailor.
What?
But she must marry the match the Emperor grants her tomorrow.
Can't she choose her match?
Only a favorite of the suitors who present themselves.
Then what can we do?
There is one thing that could be done. For this plan to bring about the results you're seeking out, it would take some clever tricks. Do you think you're up for this?
What do you want me to do?
Inside of this palace deep, see 2 books with family trees. If you could steal these away, perhaps this could be your gateway.
How is that? Tell me flat.
The Emperor's obsessed with pairs. If something's wrong with all the heirs, why would she then be betrothed? Otherwise your plan is toast.
Oh, I see, clever indeed.
Every line of rules for conduct must be followed, must be followed. Each class has its social conduct to be followed, to be followed.
Does she know my motivation?
My real desperation stays temptation to fruition. Now you know.
I don't know. Though I'm unsure of her cause to help me, I must know these laws. You mentioned there are rules for all. To what traps could these suitors fall?
Quite a few, I'll tell you. 2 children each house must spare, so if there's a 3rd child there, it's considered quite bad luck, for 1 child must then be struck.
Like to death.
Yes, indeed, every line of rules for conduct must be followed, must be followed. Each class has its social conduct to be followed, to be followed.
We find such a hungry
Desperation, my real desperation, I devote to vexation. Now you know.
I will go. Pardon me.
We do not pardon. We are the human flesh, ungoverned, ungovernable, thus in no position to make pardons.
Well, in that case, I shall not request a pardon, but still should like to ask something of you.
Ask. We are made of answers. Flesh and flesh.
I'm looking for my friend Shing, and I'm told you have knowledge of his whereabouts?
A friend of Shing? You're not merely a friend then, but of our same blood, sister. Come, sit. We regard you as our own.
We have knowledge of his whereabouts, though it's a heavy knowledge.
Where is he?
In the serpent's belly, the
cave where light does not shine, under the tiger's claw.
And geographically, that would be...
Prison.
He was captured?
Taken in the cheesecloth. Brave soul. Now in the merciless hands of Ho-Win.
Who?
Ho-Win, the Emperor's right-hand man.
That sack of spoiled milk.
Well, when will he be released?
Within a month, I'd expect.
A month? I can't wait a month. I need him today.
Well, you'll learn to wait longer than that. London was not toppled in a day.
We are steel and patience.
And flesh.
No. I can't wait. I need him today. My sister is in love with a lady and she's to be married in 2 days' time. She has kindly agreed to help me deliver her to the lady.
Ah.
While storming the palace.
Ah! Two noble causes.
We shall certainly endeavor to be of assistance.
To the palace!
To the palace!
Too.
Yeah, let's get you out.
I mean, I would love to, if not for these bars, you know.
I like alcoholic bars.
Not these kinds of
Ready to
bars,
those
no.
bars out once you're out.
That sounds great. Oh, it's the voice of the devil himself. Hide yourself, Monroe.
Who are you?
A humble minister, sir, nothing else.
Ah, you've come to attend to the prisoner, then. So, you are smooth-faced for a minister, and lacking perhaps the wisdom of age. When did you receive holy orders?
Oh, every day, sir. At my mother's house and my house, I'm holy ordered.
From which temple?
The left, I suppose, though it depends on the day.
You're having me on. Man!
Oh, no, sir, please. You've taken me the wrong way. I am but a humble minister of justice.
Is that so? You wear no seal of the Emperor?
I'm unhampered by choice and not by design. For you see, sir, I've come to administer a particular brand of justice to this prisoner here, whom I am told you know well. He's committed the most egregious crime.
Well, what is the crime, then, and the punishment?
It is most foul, sir, and unfit for such noble ears as yours. The punishment is,
his ears pulled.
to have his ears pulled, and,
His nose twisted.
his nose twisted, and,
His foot flesh.
his foot turned to flesh, and his head struck off thrice. So, you see, sir, there is no one more cruel than I. I ask that you release this man to my hands so that justice may be served.
I know not his crime, nor the truth of your words. There is nothing but an order from the Emperor himself, or else someone who could speak on his behalf, that could compel such a release. The Lord decrees it, so be it.
What is all this?
Your nobleship.
Your ladyship.
All this hubbub has disturbed my afternoon rest. What draws the crowd?
I've asked that this man be released to me. He is but a common criminal, and the Emperor should not be troubled with hearing his crimes.
No, I do not
Is
think
he
that.
necessary?
Yes.
Release the man.
Your ladyship.
Promptly, please.
It is done, ladyship.
It is. Good day to you all.
Well,
We're free at last. We're free. Where to next?
The bar. Bars.
I'm sick of these kinds of bars, but
Alcoholic bars.
that sounds better.
very well. Let's
go
plan
plan
there.
there. Let's go plan there.
Alcohol.
Welcome, Lord Young.
The weather goes well, lady.
Yes, the clouds do pass.
Will you have tea?
Will you?
Yes, I will. I am sure many have remarked on the quality of your quality.
Yes.
Indubitably, it is rich like you and in perfect flower.
Jasmine.
You know, my father believes jasmine to be the stuff of mongrels. Although I am sure he would find your ladyship most alluring.
Many thanks.
I have heard many remarks on your beauty, lady, and most of them have been right.
Is that so?
That your cheeks are twin moons, and your eyes the black of craters, that your neck is of snake-like smoothness, and your ears like the finest of snail shells. I have found them.
Apologies. A slight cough.
Do you have a tendency toward illness?
Do I? No. But there's a slight illness now in my family's house.
Are you?
But luckily, any such pestilent invaders would not dare show their faces in such an unbecoming manner.
Have you fallen ill?
Yes, very ill. It is a profoundly contagious disease.
It is?
Passed through the communal drinking of beverages, especially in close quarters.
Oh, how the clock tolls! Ding dong, ding dong! Lady, I beg my leave of you with the utmost.
Oh, yes, yes. Goodbye. In all my life, I've not seen such a mess.
Oh.
Come up, will you?
Oh, lady. Your eyes, so cold and yet lit a fire within me.
I would rather it lit under you. Then perhaps you would not dangle in such an unbecoming manner.
Oh, fairly.
Will you not come up?
I'm stuck.
Well, take my hand.
I can't.
Why not?
My hands are dirty. I went through the hedges.
I don't mind.
All right, then.
Always the falling. One begins to think gravity is something out for you.
Or perhaps you, lady. I cannot waste another minute. The guards are on my trail. Say the word and my life is yours.
I can promise nothing of the sort.
I need only that you desire it.
Such impudence. Never this mariner to request my devotion. I'm the firstborn in heaven. I can't live on the ocean, yet there's something in her that draws my attention. So terrible, my mouth could not express it. I was sent here, as the law has always said, to be matched in marriage by the emperor. But every suitor I meet gives me dread, and I fear I lack desire temporal. I was raised to value riches that the eye can see, but now I fear there's something richer within me.
Your heart is the mirror of mine. Let us be wed, lady.
It makes no sense to forsake all I own for a feeling I get when I see her. Feelings aren't real, they aren't things that can be shown. What can you show me other than you can swim? Financial security is what I need. I must find within me a heart of pure greed. We love what we have got. We love what we have got.
My sister is in pursuit of a solution.
Your sister, but a moment ago, was plucked from the jaws of a jail cell.
Was she? Well, I'm sure she did right.
Perhaps. If by some trick of the heavens she succeeds in her scheme, I will give you my hand in marriage. I give you my word.
Oh, it's consolation enough that soon it'll be your ring. The guards!
Quick, out that door, and do not come back. In this rings they love for sport. They know nothing of life at court. That's why she thinks she has a chance with me, some storybook romance. Indeed, some storybook romance. They think marriage should fit just like a glove. What silly ideals they've made out of love. To close your eyes and say yourself with feeling strong and true. A husband who says yes for wealth is tied to having you. Is tied to having you. At night to embrace someone dear, to kiss his velvet skin, to only speak in words and say, to love the soul within, to love the soul within. Oh, I am sick, have I something bad? I am talking like a peasant, talking mad. May I be cured of the scent? Let my heart find bliss inside. It's bliss inside. That's better suited for a bride. God above you, ever gracious, that put within me such a great gracious, so my heart will only be rapacious, only be rapacious. My heart will only be
Can we enter here?
No, it's fortified.
Guards only patrol so often.
And there's no cover.
What about here?
Caught there once.
Caught once is not caught always.
Caught 6 times. Ah.
Well, fellows, I guess I will be having this oat milk after all.
Here, here.
Well, fellows, I have very little taste for revolution and even less for milk. It's a fool's enterprise, this one.
Unbelievable. With a cause I hope you see, Derry for all, no reason to disagree, Derry for all. After all, it's just a cause, Derry for all, you can scream it just because, Derry for all. It is better to repeat, Derry for all, to tell everyone you need, Derry for all. Something you can always say so people think you're up to date, working for equality, Derry for all, 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 Derry for all.
There are more important problems, healthcare or lack of knowledge, pages that can't fill a wallet.
Know what you're talking about.
Milk, how do you know you'd like it when you've never even tried it? You've just made up all this leverage just to shout about a beverage.
Just a shout about it, just a shout who said it looked dairy for all, dairy for all. You can cite the history books, dairy for all. But I'm too afraid to write them, fearing others who might smite them. Read for all, dairy for all, dairy for all. So instead, I don't want the folks to know dairy for all, dairy for all, dairy for all. So instead they judge the brave, hearing at the ones who say dairy for all, dairy for all, dairy for all.
Be certain, then explain me how our problems rest on dairy. I am not judging, please don't hate me. I just want to understand. I just want to understand.
Dairy is a metaphor for the way we shape the poor, keeping mobility moot while the milk may seem minute. It's the thing we hate the most, daily drinking milk from oats, while the elite have access to their dairy in excess. It's the thing we hate the most, daily drinking milk from oats, while the elite have access to their dairy in excess. If I had to take a guess, I'd say we're the most oppressed. All the rest can't contest. We're oppressed. It's this, it's the best. It is the best.
If I join in their crusade, use their forces to win the case. Not there's a single cause. I must stand myself for all the planet.
Dairy for all. Well, come aboard, well, come aboard. You'll be ignored, get no reward, that by the sword to never done. It's something fun to shout, it's something fun to shout. It's something fun to shout, it's something fun to shout. We say for the it's fun to shout, then without applause to shout, fun to shout.
All about socks!
Don't live it out, it's something fun to shout, it's something fun to shout.
Guns for everyone!
Good call to spot, it's fun to shout, even without applause to shout. How we will call. To the palace! Immediately! To the palace!
We sing
Ourselves around the palace walls, avoid the cells by creeping through the halls. Remind your mind to keep our thoughts at bay. The guards may find you if your mouth to sing.
Dairy for all.
Dairy for all. The trick to sneaking round at night is to avoid our beams of light. Those in society frown upon our actions, but still find attraction to thoughts of criminally gaining notoriety. Of vigilantly enter impropriety. Now turn leftward down the staircase. How can you tell in this place? I've seen this room on a postcard. Are we there yet? No, of course not. We sneak ourselves, avoid the cells. We sneak ourselves around the palace walls, avoid the cells by creeping through the halls. Remind your thoughts to stay quite far away. We tie in knots in case further. Those in society frown upon our actions, but still find attraction to thoughts of vigilantly making impropriety. We sneak ourselves palace walls. Society tries not to hear our call.
the matches are made, and if she and her anarchists fail, all is lost. There must be something I can do. Pro workers come, I must confess.
You're looking glum and quite depressed. Eyes on your face, I've stared to space, your smile erased. You look depressed.
I've fallen for a noble girl who's said to be married at sundown. She's my anchor, she's my pearl, but our love will be buried at sundown.
Oh, what's the hall? Oh, what's the hall? Where to get more standing home? So
Every rank, every class has a set of rules to follow.
but when our makers turn on us, then we must send our assistants as pros. When the assistants outside the region, we must find this thing if there's nothing new.
Every rank, every class, every rank, every class has a set of rules to follow.
But when our makers turn on us, then we must send our assistants as pros.
Kind friends, your point is duly noted, but here's a thought that I'd like floated. Is she to make her heart puncture? What does this imply about our structure?
One point is duly noted. Here another sheet like floated. Is she to make her heart puncture? What does about our structure?
Has my bath been drawn?
Why, yes, Lord, y'all.
Through that door, sir!
Nice and hot for you.
Hot. Very fitting for me. I suppose that will do. I am to see the Lady Fu promptly, and she is known for her strange insistence on bathing. To tell you the truth, I could do without this marriage. Last time I met her, she was coughing and just sick and gross and... Ugh. If only there was some way to stop the marriage. Don't go stealing my clothes now.
Sister has a plan hesitantly I reveal to play the nobleman. From passengers I must steal.
From passengers she will steal
A disguise
a disguise.
so that I may be concealed. I'll sneak into her room dressed like a suitor sent to win her hand, to prove to her our love is true. All this and more I aim to do, but I will need your aid. Distract for me the passengers so I can be a scavenger and rifle through the garments in the bags that they keep close to them until my guise is made.
We will distract the passenger so you can be a scavenger and rifle through the garments and the bags that they keep close to them until your guise is made. We'll tell them jokes and make sing so as they laugh they will
on mute. Why do you not speak?
Lordship, I am not to speak first.
Is that so? Huh. You city folk are a strange breed indeed. You have guards that won't speak and gates that won't open.
Why, sir, it opens.
Surely it does not. Look, the hinges are clearly fashioned outwards.
A gate may open with its hinges fashioned outward.
I am well acquainted with gates, and I have never seen one open in such a manner. In fact, to do so would require a feat of strength beyond mere mortals. Such a feat would be worthy of a significant reward.
Reward?
Oh yes, at the very least, a large pouch of gold. What a shame that no man in this realm could do such a thing. I guess I'll be missing my appointment with the Lady Fu then. Farewell then, kind guard.
A moment, my lordship, please. Allow this humble guard to demonstrate the opening of these gates.
Oh my gosh, a miracle! A display of strength worthy of your kingdom, your empress, and your cows too, I guess. Farewell then, I'll be off.
If I may ask,
Yes?
that reward you mentioned earlier.
Oh, yes, the reward. It seems I've forgotten my purse inside. Wait here a moment and I'll be right back.
Walk with me, lordship.
Of course, humble and homely maid. Oh, God. Hey.
It worked then?
A sound scheme indeed.
Fools are an essential part of any royal retinue. I trust you know the way to Lady Fu's chambers?
As I know my own heart.
Okay, we split ways here. I'll go around the side.
Right.
Lady Fu! What? Oh, it's just me.
Hush, we must converse in quiet. Twice have the guards entered to search my rooms. They say the Emperor's matchmaking books have vanished into thin air.
Not quite.
As I thought. Away! If they are seen, you will be executed. Have you perused them well? What news do you bring?
Nothing yet.
I hear someone arriving. The guards again, perhaps. Quick, fly!
Why, hello there, ladies, that I have never before seen. Pray tell, who do you wait upon?
Lady,
Lady Fu Huali.
the only of her kind.
Oh, I hear she is inestimably lovely.
Oh, yes, sir. So bright her cheek as the shade of the sun, and her eyes like the gleaming moon, and her figure quite dashing, too. No, we must not gossip. No, of course not.
Now, indulge me a moment. I have an appointment with the Lady Fu, and I should like her to think well of me.
Well, you must be charming, though not too charming. And you must not be so forward, but not timid either. You must be proper in your manner and conduct yourself as a gentleman. And observe the correct rituals of tea. And you must not be late. Which, by the bell, you already are.
I am?
This you will not like.
Oh, let me pass then. Lady.
Lordship?
Apologies for being late. My ship was experiencing, technical difficulties.
Will you be seated?
Of course. Will you have tea?
Will you?
Sure. Oh, allow me.
Lord Young.
For you?
This is a tradition from the Young family lands?
Oh, yes.
Very interesting. And you sit so closely, too. At tea times?
Often closer.
My. And the fan?
Always carried until the wedding night.
I have not heard this about the Youngs. I suppose you are a very secretive clan.
Well, lady, perhaps you've not been listening.
Pray then, speak of yourself. I'm curious to hear. answers no one knows.
I keep alive the questions that are obsolete, for that is what it truly means to be elite.
He keeps alive the questions that are obsolete, for that is what it truly means to be elite.
When morning comes, I count all I own, and to those who are needy, I make a loan. The interest made when the check comes due often makes me even poorer and I richer too.
It makes them even poorer and you richer too.
They're only payday loans, I never lie or cheat. It's simply how the system keeps us both elite.
They're only payday loans, he never lie or cheat. It's simply how the system keeps them both elite. I see.
And what's more, when profits come from my lending to my long-term growth, I start attending. I pool my riches with my other friends and a manager to handle all the dividends.
A manager to handle all your dividends. Your attendance is most appreciated, Lordship, but my next appointment...
Wait!
Ooh, my gosh.
Do what I am told to, I don't mind, but it seems there's something missing too. You can relate to what I mean. There's something in me that just wants to feel like I'm seen.
There's something in you that just wants to feel like it's seen.
I wish for one who makes me feel complete, not just a girl I match with for being elite.
I wish for one who makes me feel complete, not just a girl I match with for being elite. Someone with you can share your feelings.
Someone with you can share your dreaming. Someone whom I look to for more than money.
Someone perhaps interested in sharing company.
Someone perhaps interested in sharing company.
Someone who speaks to you, their voice so sweet.
And says you are the reason why that is elite.
Someone who speaks to you, their voice so sweet. And says you are the reason why that is complete. You are an odd sort and yet familiar. Have we never crossed paths till now?
Never. But what better time to meet than the eve of a wedding, right?
You wish to marry?
I didn't before.
And what has swayed you? I recall, sir, it is your saying, till matrimony.
Lady.
And I have hardly ever...
Lady, look upon me.
Zuhal,
Lady Fu.
I ought to have known from your hands. And your manners, too. Admirably, I've played the fool.
No.
Let me be, Zuhal.
Lady, do you still love me?
We love what we've got.
It's not a no.
Leave me.
There have been 5 sets of twins so far, but never sets of 3. If any of these people have ever made a mistake, it's most likely deeply buried since they have so much at stake. I see and hear no record of them trading silly stocks, no fences painted black or housing horses with the ox. I know that time is ticking for my sister and her love, but I'm finding nothing on elites and forebears thereof. It's impossible.
I hope that they will leave descendants after well toughened.
Usually I say you're right, but here's the only instance. In this case, the emperor sent off without any resistance.
How does the evening find you?
In bad luck and worse spirits. How's your lady? Does she still like you?
Yeah, probably.
Probably?
One can never be too sure. Bad luck with the search. Perhaps you haven't been looking hard enough.
We've been hard at work. Every family's lineage and every member's quirks. I'm telling you now that this plan isn't working out. There's only 2 pages left that we still have to read about. I'll turn the page so you can see exactly what I mean.
I hate to be contrary, but I think I've found something clear they smudged across this man's name in the hopes to get rid of his place within the family tree and forebears their home.
It's impossible.
Impossible? Look, the name and the family name smudged out. It's covered in ink.
Give it here, let me see. It looks to be Ching Song.
Huh, I wonder if our father was named after him.
No, he's too recent, about the years of Hua Ling's father. Here, look, it runs across like this.
Wait, what's the family name?
Young?
Let me see. Turns out you're not that drunk. It really does say young.
Oh, there's your man then. Yang Qing Song.
Great job, everyone.
Yeah.
We drink tonight.
You drink tonight.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Wait, they're the right characters?
An unusual name by any standard, but
Yang Qing Song, our father's name.
we always went by Wang?
Right, and we went by our mother's name.
It can't be so.
Why not?
Because
Too lucky.
Too lucky by far.
But if it were true,
We have to go to the palace.
the matches are made tonight.
What are you waiting for, Zahao? We have to go to the palace tonight.
Tonight? The matches are made tonight. The palace.
That a crime would put them behind bars, that they would walk right up to me, that they would squawk their own guilt plea within their palm, the guarantee, the final bomb, our lock and key, our lock and key, our lock and key. We threw them in jail, our lock and key, our lock and key. By one nuisance, at last away, it shows prudence, always wins the day. Some rudeness, who do I smear? With some rudeness, who do I smear? Shing the useless mutineer.
You said it out for years, these anarchists are dense. We put up with their jeers without making defense.
I dreamed one night that as they slept, word of their flight, I'd intercept their fate in sight. Justice accept, we then indict them all inept. Them all inept. Them all inept. We then indict them all inept. Them all inept. Their dream destroyed. I made a vow. I'm overjoyed to mock them now. Can you guess who I'm reflecting? Can you guess who I'm reflecting? The silly crew that follow Shing. Here he comes down the hallway now.
What's going on here?
Majesty, These ruggedy band of criminals were caught in the dead hour creeping about the palace walls, and bearing these.
Returned, the pair so beautifully formed, a sweet reunion, a matrimony of doves. Of course there's a reason it must be so. When I wake in the morning, I see 2 servants approach me. 2 cups of milk, 2 sausages, my breakfast in the morning.
Good breakfast is important to the emperor.
The windows are then opened on either side of my bed frame to ensure the views from both ends remain exactly the same.
Symmetry is important to the emperor.
When I was young, such order wasn't nearly as important. But now my main goal is to ensure everyone's comportment is in line with my new decree to prevent lonely troubles.
So everything we do must always be in red or doubles, or doubles, or doubles.
I'm sorry, was that a triplet? In a song of doubles? My ears must be deceiving me, or else I have a traitor in my palace. A traitor in my palace. Continue. When I was very little, 2 toys I had made me, but when one was lost, the other could give me no cheer. They could only work together, so separated forever. My toy whispered to me that each thing should have a pair. My main responsibility is making this rule followed. The other rules, of course, as well, but those are mostly hollow. I thus ensure that each elite child's marriage is well suited, and so far my matchmaking skills have yet to be refuted.
No one would refute the royal emperor.
When I was young, my mother said she would give me a sister. Instead of one, she popped out 2, and I became a stranger. From there I vowed that 3's a crowd, children must be in couples.
So everything we do must always be in pairs or doubles, or doubles, or doubles.
Stop! You are having me on. I am tempted, yes, tempted, to take serious action. Action. Sorry, please continue. I know it may seem like my rules are only backed by trauma, but there is more to what I've done here than my own life's drama.
The traumas of life do not praise the emperor.
Instead, my principles are based in fact, and they serve homage to phrases used to pass around key observable knowledge.
Grateful for the knowledge of the emperor.
Phrases like think twice a game that 2 can play are utterings. 2 shakes of lambs till 2 peas in pot, 2 add on other things. To these phrases no one can provide honest rebuttal.
So everything we do must always be in pairs or doubles, or doubles, or doubles.
Take him! Off with his head and chop it in 2 when you put it on the platters!
My apologies, Your Majesty, for so many pauses in your one song of the show.
None needed. You're simply doing your best. You're all just doing your best, right? Right? Shall we conclude?
Well, it is heartening to see my dear books returned. Ho in, my nightly tea.
Yes, Majesty. Lock them up.
Xing, wake up. There has to be a way out of here.
What? I've seen the sun rise through these bars hundreds of times. You know, if there was a way out, I would have found it by now.
Is this it then?
When I turned 17, as all young people do, I went to work doing boat work, and always feeling blue. For years I wondered why I found my life so bland. Each day was start while my poor heart longed for a farm on land, a farm on land. Father, I cried, you never told me why. Lord, was it right enabling my dream? A fool I was to try pursuing graceful scheme. Now I'm awake, my big mistake was living for a dream. Unhappiness cannot compare to once instead. Almost achieving what you're dreaming, then see it struck dead, see it struck dead. At least I know why I felt so low. Why it goes, my father heard it goes. I dreamed of
Oh no!
That had better not be the voice of an angel.
Lucky I am but human.
Human is no use to me.
What about human with a key?
Is that my lady informant?
Yes, I stole the key. Where are your friends?
Down that hallway, and my sister too. She fought mightily, so they locked her in there alone. Xing, come out. I think your shoes are untied still.
What? Good morning.
Huh? Who's there?
It is I.
Oh, lady. Oh, I'm tortured by unearthly visions. It cannot be.
Quiet, Zahal, you bellowing oaf. You'll wake the guards.
Why? Does my sister interrupt my last moments of peace? It is an unforgiving heaven that blows out the candle in the last moments of darkness.
It is an idiot who stays in her cell when the door has been opened. Quick, let's away, Sahal.
Away?
Yes, away. An engagement is hardly worth our lives.
Oh, then lady, come away with us.
You know I cannot.
Oh, no, sister, you speak so fondly.
Huh, you fall a woman in love?
In love? Are you sick in the brain? Every ear in the city an hour ago heard your proclamation of devotion to Lady Fuhalin.
And I'll proclaim it again and again until the cocks grow sick of crowing.
Have you no dignity? Leave the lady be. One love is enough.
I need only one. Why do you berate me on the happiest day of my life?
If you need only one, are you gunning for two?
I only have one.
No, I've seen it now. If you were my sister, I'd give you a sound beating, all right?
You're mad!
You're worse than mad!
Why do you embarrass me in front of my bride?
Your bride, Sahal, with nuptial bliss, having kissed the bridesmaid?
Why the fighting?
A minor disagreement, your ladyship. We depart now.
So soon?
No.
Oh, ignore her. She's gone to lunacy.
Near midnight, the clock tolls. My absence will be noted. I must away.
Many thanks. Go well, lady.
Goodbye.
Lady Fu, what?
Yes?
If I were indeed of the young.
Lady what?
Don't, Zahal.
Did you say Lady Fu? And now we storm the palace?
Wait, what?
Never a better time. To the palace. Here we go.
What?
Noise?
Just the servants walking about.
What of that?
The maids cooking porridge for tomorrow morning.
And?
His Majesty's aunt preparing for bed.
Yes, sir. And that, sir?
I suppose you'd better draw your weapons then. I think I need to go and have my ears checked. I think their silly chants can somehow infect.
It's time that our mission be reviewed. We're coming to seize all the dairy, to even out the playing field. They're coming to seize the dairy. We're coming to seize the dairy. They're coming to seize all the dairy, to even out the playing field.
What have we here? Ants in the honey, with your disgraced Minister of Justice amongst them, I see.
It's a tie I bear heavily, sir.
Silence! You'll be put to death tonight, all of you.
What is going on here? Hoen, where is my nightly tea, and what are these people doing on the floor?
Majesty, these city mongrels escaped the dungeons and plotted most nefariously to slit the throat of the Emperor in the depths of the night. These are the same thieves of the matchmaker's books and the rogues who have so often troubled these gates.
And why do they come?
To slit the throat of.
You.
Yes, sir, Emperor. Yesterday night, it was the daughter of a fisherman that stole the matchmaker's books, and yet today it is a nobleman's daughter that returns them to you.
Majesty, she lies.
How come you to this?
May I see the books?
You may. Kind of deep in there.
There, Sir Emperor. Young Chingsong, the disgraced lost son of the Yang clan, who moved to the highlands and bore 2 children, the other of which I call my sister. That one there, on the floor.
The Yang clan. Very clever indeed, for we know near nothing of them. But the disappearance of a royal child would have made its way back to the palace, even from the highlands.
Young Chingsong.
Hoen, do you know of him?
Majesty, I have heard something with that name.
What have you heard?
When I was a child, yes, years ago, the kitchen servants used to sing of a man, a nobleman, who refused the milk at meals.
Refuse the milk?
Quiet. He ran away, I recall, to the city, disappeared one night and never returned. Though he was never found, there was a letter that arrived once at the palace that made mention of children. 2 daughters.
Then it is true these 2 are young?
If my memory holds true, Majesty, they would be of the age.
Let her up, the sister. Hoen here is to be believed. You 2 say you are young. Then tell me of your father.
Sir Emperor, we knew him by the name of Yang Chingsong, a humble fisherman, though he always went by our mother's name, Wang. And we know on his deathbed he said, "Let my children be boat workers, just as their ancestors were."
Oh, a strange tale indeed, for dying men often give up their secrets. But I would be most surprised if his ancestors ever so much as set foot in the sea. Wait, could it be he said not boat workers, but
goat herders?
Could it be so?
Right. Our mother was hard of hearing. And besides, there's no goats in the city, and only boat workers would take apprentices. She had no choice, right?
Oh, well, all's well that ends well then. I suppose we're done here. Curtains?
Wait, Your Majesty. I am of age to be married.
That's great. Do you want to be married?
Yes, very much.
Go get married. I support you.
I wish to be married to the Lady Fu Huali.
What?
I do say.
By his mouth, I am of noble blood. I am a young. By my father's blood, I am granted the right to this union.
Just as your mother's damns you. Give me your arm, girl.
Okay.
You are but half noble. This arm may be of your father's blood, or your mother's lowly disposition. If the former, it may be taken in matrimony. If the latter, no! The eyes alone cannot tell.
Sir Emperor, if I may, the solution is simple. For if my sister is but half noble, we may conclude that this arm is Yang, this arm is Wang, this leg princely, and this leg humble, for she is but half Yang.
Yes, I definitely follow.
Solution is so easy. We cut her in half, and we set the royal half at the altar with Lady Fu Huali, and our problem is solved.
Wait, what?
What a clever... I can get behind
Though
that.
it still shall be a sorry sight to see. One leg, one arm, one eye, married off to the highlands, other half, running around the palace unaccompanied. Still, sister is for the best. No.
Heavens! Majesty, calm yourself.
And, Sir Emperor, there's still another problem.
There's
for
more?
our brother of the Youngs has not arrived at the palace, and as he has failed to come, will the willing Lady Fuhualin be left in bitter solitude, matchless, in the house of the well-matching emperor? Or shall my sister be turned into twin piles of limbs? No.
Enough! Let them be married. I bless you. I write you into the books. Hoen, a pen. 2 pens, please.
Yes, Majesty.
And no need for a match for me. I'll be off to the highlands. Let me be engaged to my goats.
Okay, that's all well then. I am in a most forgiving mood. Speak your minds, sirs.
We demand
Dairy?
dairy for all. We demand dairy for all. Yeah.
Dairy, like milk.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hoen, a pitcher of milk. 2 pitchers of milk, please.
Oh.
Yes,
What's
Majesty.
happening? Oh my God, what's
Okay. Let's just calm ourselves a little. Okay, here's 2 pitchers of milk. Goat or cow.
It's everything. Oh, fellas. Oh, we are so glad. Some hill. Oh.
I couldn't help but feel rather queasy.
What's gotten into you?
Oh my god!
Oh, not on the floor, sirs. We just cleaned that. So you see, gentlemen, such is the curiosity of blood, for there are few among the lower classes who may have their milk and drink it too.
But it's about the choice, Your Majesty. That everybody should have the right to milk, if they so please.
Or not, if they please. Our father dreaded the thought of milk at every meal. 4 days afterwards, he must have been ill of it.
Yeah.
Yes, and so if there are those amongst the elite who are ill of it, it must follow that there are those amongst the city folk who drink it fine.
Yes.
You would be a little more convincing if you weren't throwing up, but your point is well made. I promise you will have my fullest consideration. For now, it nears midnight, so please leave. I need to finish my matches.
Dairy for all. Dairy for all.
And, Emperor, you say you have to finish your matches, but do you have a match?
No, never.
Oh, so, isn't everything supposed to be in pairs or doubles?
Or doubles. You're right. Oh, that's the problem. Hoen,
Yes, Majesty.
we shall be the last match. You and I.
Majesty.
The Emperor needs a match, and so it is you. Bring another cup of tea. We are done here.
I can't believe it that we achieved it. My sister gets her love up from above, and in this wedding till my father's last appeal, how true that we reveal shall come to pass.
Shall we
the sick. We are still anarchists.
Still anarchists?
Okay.
Let them go this time. Go chasing after, once the honeymoon is done.
Honeymoon?
Yes, honeymoon. Never did I realize what I did today. In all my years enforcing double standard, my solo ruling does in fact betray the unpaired nature I considered slander. From this moment we are united, together for forever and a day.
And Mario looking quite excited, but it seems to me it's always been that way.
Everyone is doubled up, no more trouble for us. Could the matchmaking books have composed such a book? Only fate could write this masterpiece. Here comes what's now. Here's my bride. Surely it is true. And going hard down to some letters you will not never very proud of you. And going hard down to some letters you will not never very proud of you.
Though the sailing life I leave, in my heart I do believe I gain more than I lack. I will learn your family's ways, and your house and you shall stay, and that these boats never will come back.
One never.
No, never.
One never.
Hardly ever.
She will live on farmlands with me, where we'll be so happy. I did my duty, and I may have gone through stress, though my plan was successful now. I am a beautiful bride. She always would wonder what feelings lay under the promise of riches and wealth. And now she will marry a woman with heart and wings, and soon we'll find out for ourselves.
Well, sister, here's where we part. You to the foo.
And you to the young.
So long.
Wait a minute.
Don't go so soon. It's not even sunrise.
What about dairy for
What
all?
about dairy for all?
Aren't you one of us?
I've been so happy with you all, and you've been so good to me, but we are means to opposite ends.
Sirs, thank you for your kindness. Go well, sister.
Sister.
Well, my traveling companion,
And my ordained minister of justice?
we are not so different after all.
No. I know what I said and I meant every word of it. Anarchy's more about bravery than politics. Though faced with goodbye, I fear that I must admit I'm just going to miss you. On the boat is the best place for a couple to tie the knot. Though at times there's not much space, needing good things and afterthought. When the boat bounces round, seems that we unbound to our rank and position.
Though we still hoard the milk.
But we'll finally leave both of those a minute. We must ignore all the wrong that's in the world without.
No! Do you think these two would have gotten their happy ending if they hadn't pushed the status quo? Have you learned nothing? We can no longer ignore the little things. We must. A little help here?
We
don't quite understand what you're getting at.
Yeah, sorry, man.
These anarchists, well,